Dad, watch out! Dad, watch out!
Welcome to the ranch. Today we got a big project going on, and that is these two ginormous trees right here behind me. Both of these pine trees have died within the last few months, and it's time to get them away from the house. Down here in Texas, we have a scare every now and again when these heavy winds come up, whether it's tornadic winds or just high level winds, straight winds, whatever it is. And the worst case scenario is that one of those fall onto the house. The house is just here, it's very close. And so we want to get them away from the house and ready to be cut up, bucked up, and getting off the property, and or use them how we're going to see fit in the future. There's a lot of things going through this mind of what we're going to do with them. So when we're looking at trees like this, one of the things that we want to take into consideration is whereabouts is it going to land? It's a huge thing to take in consideration because this is in the front yard of our property. This isn't out in the middle of the field. This isn't in a place where you just cut it and whatever happens, happens. What we have going on right now is a big project to make sure that we have these fall right where we need them to fall so that it doesn't do any damage. So we've already gotten hay bales out of the way. We've already gotten cars moved out of the way. And now we have to figure out where are these mammoth trees going to land. So for that, we brought in our expert logger.
I thought you was talking about me. Okay.
So we have two different means of calculating how big these trees are, because these are really big trees and we can't get a tape measure up there to figure out how high they are. So we have two methods that we're going to go with. We're going to have old school versus new school. So old school, go ahead, tell them how you calculate the height of that tree.
I'm going to use some of my high school geometry, the old right angle triangle. So I put my measuring stick up at the top of the tree, then I adjust my hand down to where it's at the base of the tree, then I just rotate it 90 degrees, and I look over here across the end of the rod, and I see where it goes to, and I already stepped it off, and it's like 55 feet tall.
Okay, so old school is 50 to 55 feet tall. New school technology, we were able to use our drone and basically take it up to the height where we're guesstimating. Now, the thing about the tree that we have to remember, one is we don't want to hit the tree with our drone, and number two is the lens on the gimbal sometimes can play a little bit of a game with your eyes. So I'm guesstimating about 68 feet. He's guesstimating, say it again?
About 55 feet.
About 55 feet. So right about where we're standing right now is where we are planning that this tree will fall. And even if
my guesstimation,
even if my calculations are correct based upon technology, it would just go a little bit further, but we'll still be within our fence line and should not take any damage. Now, one further thing that I want to mention about this tree is a lot of the limbs and tree or branches that are still on the tree are on one side. So we have to take that into consideration when we're cutting this down to make sure I land it here. So go ahead and stake your claim, Pops.
there it is.
There it is. All right, so we're going to move over here to the trunk of the tree and figure out how big of a notch we need to cut so that we can get ready to drop this thing. You excited?
I'm waiting to see it.
Me too. I hope we don't break this thing. All right, let's go. There's a point where my heart is like really starting to pump. I'm just getting ready to drop. What?
Put your wedge in.
just, yeah. It was the link that broke.
Jeez.
Okay.
That's cracking.
Ooh.
You want to get it?
Why, no, yeah, why are you
Come on, man, get it.
Did you see this thing?
You got to hit the thing, though. You're just hitting the tree. There you go.
It's getting stuck in there.
Should I let it run?
Yeah, right around. That was a lot more than anticipated, but that's why you don't quit and give up. You come up with different ideas. Thanks to Granddad and his different ideas, we were able to get it down. So now the work really begins, because we got to get all the branches trimmed up, cut down what we're going to cut for firewood, and the rest will be for another day. Let's get moving. Dude, I would stay back. I would not be around Caleb right now.
Why?
Let's see. It's just going to start flipping. Let me go that way. Oh, now he's just rage monstering.
You don't remember when we were at Uncle Dave's or whatever his name is?
Let me see
Yeah.
for a second.
I was thinking lumberjack mode.
This is definitely lumberjack mode.
Where's your flannel?
Do you not remember? I was like,
Okay, so we got the first one down. We ran into quite a few problems with the chainsaw, but we're going to give it a second try with the second tree right over here. About the same size. And the other one was about the length that Dad was estimating, so we had plenty of room to move, and I guess we'd say old school probably won on that one. So we're going to get the second one down. We're running out of daylight now. It took a little bit longer to get it down, so it caused some time delays, but we should be able to get this one pretty quickly. This one's been dead a little bit longer, and a lot of the branches have already fallen off, so hopefully we can just get it shored up real quick and cut down and call it a day. I'm getting tired. All right, everybody in place, let's go.
Dad, watch out! Dad, watch out! Woohoo! Woohoo!
That right there is why you better be careful what you're doing. That is not the way it was supposed to go.
Oh, not the good tree.
The old oak tree.
Okay.
Dude, I had a bad feeling because I saw it tilting.
Yeah,
the way it was
the whole
leaning?
time. That's why I wasn't over there. I didn't want to be over there.
yeah, I just got a
Okay, all right, everybody just calm down. Calm down. It's stuck. It's not moving.
It's not gonna just snap in the middle.
I had a terrible feeling because the way it was shaped, I knew it was gonna fall out.
Yeah. Sorry, Dad. Woo! Oh no, it's not in focus. Why is it in focus? Ah!
We did it, guys. We did it. And
We did it. We did it. We did it.
I like how it's cleared out in the area of the branches.
Yeah.
It looks hilarious. Hey, watch out for any hanging branches.
Oh yeah.
Is there any hanging branches down?
Put a whole bunch of them.
Well, there we go. We got the second tree down. Lots of excitement today. Definitely not what was intended, but that's why you always have to be careful. So thankfully, my camera person was right on point and yelling for me because I did not see that coming. It's really dangerous. And thankfully, we have the whole family here helping get this cleaned up and just helping through those tough situations sometimes where things don't go the way that you plan them to be. So, well, that's the end of the video for today. We got a lot more work ahead of us for the evening, getting the rest of this cleaned up, cut up, and put where we need it to be for the evening. But I really appreciate you taking time to watch this video. If you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you can be notified each and every time we drop a new video. Until next time, who likes trees falling where they're supposed to? Farmers do. Till then, peace. My earpiece.
No big whoop. I just wasn't there to catch it. That's the only problem. I was too busy looking amazing. Running off in the sunset. You know, just Luke stuff.
Go run off into the sunset.
This one was about 45. And there is a cross piece up there. We just gotta be reminded.
Only my dad would want to take
It's a windy day.
a tree down on his birthday. Happy birthday, Dad.
I wonder how accurate Granddad was.
Now we need to step it off.
Ooh. Hey.
We need to step it off though. That's what we gotta do. Figure out what the actual length is. You're gonna walk through the mud.